Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making flan. I got the recipe from some friends at work, and as usual I do a little digging of my own, right? So today we're going to start out with 6 eggs, a can of Nestle Lachetta, 2 cans of carnation milk, some vanilla, and guys, I'm going to also do some rum. It calls for 2 tablespoons of vanilla, but I'm going to do 1 tablespoon of vanilla and 1 tablespoon of rum. That was my own added touch because I feel like the rum will give it a nice taste. So what I'm going to do, I have this bowl right here of hot water because I want to soak this can in there so that the cream can come out easily. I have the pans. I'm going to do them in the tin foil pans. I noticed that some channels, they have the nice glass dishes, but today I'm going to be using a foil pan. The round one is where the actual flan will go, and then the square one is where we're going to put the water and put the flan in to bake evenly. Okay, so I'm going to start with cracking the eggs. So I made a little bit of a mess with the eggs. So what I want to do is, the first thing I want to do is clean off my stove from the eggs, and I also want to take the little white stem off the yolk. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I got all of the eggs cracked and cleaned up. I'm just going to mix this egg mixture up really quickly. But I'm not going to incorporate all of the other ingredients yet to this egg mixture because what I want to do is get the sugar melted and turned into caramel, and it needs time to sit. So I'm going to put this off to the side and I'm going to start this. So this recipe calls for a cup of sugar, so I'm going to get a cup of sugar. I'm going to break up the lumps. So if I have too much sugar mixture, guys, what I'm going to do is just use another pan to make another one. I saw a recipe that says coquito flan. That sounds really good. I think I would like to try that as well since I just did the coquito. Well, this recipe is for 2. I'm going to turn it down low. It's turning brown already. Another thing I saw was someone line their pan all the way around, and I think I like that idea because I just like caramel like that, so I think that I may line my pan. So guys, like I said, the recipe called for a cup of sugar, but because I'm not using 2 pans, I'm not sure that I should really use the full cup of sugar in this pan. I may end up making a second pan. It's starting to brown, as you can see. Turn it all the way down. Because this pan's thin, so I have to be very careful. The pan is really hot, guys. That's why I have on this glove with the rubber. I think I have it on. Sorry. So guys, my sugar has melted. My sugar, oops. My sugar has melted in some nice beautiful caramel color. I hope you can tell. hot. This pan is really hot and it's really thin, so I can't move it around that much like that. See, guys, the only thing about using the metal pan is like if your pan is a little warped, then everything is just not laying flatly. So I'm trying to get it the bottom as flat as possible. It's starting to mold and take shape. So I think that's nice and even right there. Okay, so okay guys, so I have my egg mixture here. Guys, remember my can looks like that because it was sitting in the water bath to make the condensed milk looser to come out of the can. Can got a little hot because I have the stove preheating on 400, so that's why I'm holding it with a pot holder. So I have a tablespoon of vanilla. I just happen to have vanilla Dominican style, not for any particular reason. When I was in the supermarket looking for vanilla around the holidays, this was all I could find. So I put 1 tablespoon of vanilla, and I'm going to do 1 tablespoon of rum. Which is kind of risky for me because this is the first time I'm making it, but I love baking with rum, even when I made a little mess there. Even when I'm making certain things for holidays, I love that rum flavoring. Okay guys, so I'm going to mix this up in the blender. I made a mess on my stove, but let's see.
Two hours later.
Okay guys, so I have 2 flans here because I had extra mixture here. So what I noticed is this one, when I filled it up, I didn't fill it all the way up to the top of the rim, because I'm thinking about a regular cake and you think about when it's going to double over. So I realized that with flan it does not rise, so it's a little flat. And in this one I did fill it up, and it's a little thicker. So we're gonna see what they look like. So maybe I can try to flip the first one. Okay guys, not bad, not bad, not bad. It's a little thin, but it's nice. That looks good. Let's see if you guys can see this. That came out really pretty. And then this one here, I did this one like a coquito. I was watching a recipe on YouTube, so I did this one with a little coconut. I added a little cinnamon, so we're gonna see what this one does. Oh, I hear the sugar cracking on the bottom. So cute. Look at that. Really nice. It has some candy at the top. I guess maybe I had a lot of sugar. So this was my first attempt. They're both kind of thin, but that's okay. This was my first time. And it looks really pretty, guys. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in at my first attempt of flan. It was very fun to make. It looks good. I can't wait to cut into it and dig in. If you like the content that I'm putting up, please like and subscribe. Come on and join our Ourmaclife family. Happy holidays. So guys, we've tasted it. So the coquito one, we tend to like the flavors of that better. I added the coconut, the Coco Lopez to that one. I think I cut it and made a mess right there. That one tastes pretty good. And then the flan, this is the plain one that has a little bit of rum in it as well. But they taste very good, guys. I am going to try this again now that I see what it takes to make it, and make it thicker this time. Thanks for watching.